my uncle. It was, here, let me find it. It was my uncle who I told. And, let me try and find it. And he says, he's like, well, you know, call them. Like, he's like, I don't know them. They know them. My Uncle Jeremy. And, he knows. But why won't you just tell the girl? Can you just tell the sweet little girl? Please just tell her. Please just tell her. Can I have her phone number? Can I please have her phone number? Because how can you not have her phone number? Oh my God, do you have any idea how disgusting when they have kids and he touches them? Oh my God. This is horrible. But you're local. I am going to the local. They told me to go to his local. I don't have a problem. I don't have a pedophile problem. He does. What am I supposed to do? Now I need to call the police. Like, what happens with this? What happens? But that's what I said before when he did it to me, and nothing happened. Nothing happened. They said, sorry, we can't do anything. Do you realize you're telling me the same thing that they told me? And the procedure is for them to tell you to tell somebody else, and then they tell me to tell somebody else, and then they tell me, and then I go right back to you, Brother Bob. That's exactly what's going to happen, is that they're going to just go in a circle. I call legal. They say go to my local elders. Local elders told me to call his. Now you're telling me to go back to them. Should I go back to call legal again? But they don't know Clyde. They're like, he's never been here. They're like, what are we supposed to do? That's what my uncle said. Mm-hmm.
You know, but everything is established on basis of 2 witnesses.
It's on what? Basis of what?
2 witnesses.
Uh-huh. But I mean, like a little girl, he would take me in a room where nobody saw. I mean, nobody saw. You know, of course, like Brent, you know, he got kicked out of Bethel because of, you know, his homosexual behavior and his terrible pedophilia. He couldn't control in front of his roommate. And now they're rooming together, him and Clyde. They're in cahoots. It's horrible, brother. You have no idea how horrible this is.
Well, if you can produce 2 witnesses and
well, I mean, Wendy, ask Wendy.
I can't accuse someone on the basis of 1 person.
No, I just want you to tell the sweet girl. Please just tell the young girl.
It's a biblical principle.
What do you mean? What's a biblical principle?
The 2 witnesses. We need 2 witnesses.
No, it says in the Bible that when a woman is in the woods, that if no one is there to hear her, the man is still to be stoned because he forced himself upon her. It says in there. I forget exactly what biblical.
That hasn't got anything to do with what you're trying to do here.
I'm saying that he's a pedophile.
You're making an accusation that you need to be able to verify.
What do you mean? Like my vagina? Like what do you mean verify? Like I don't understand.
Vanessa.
I know. I'm just like, I'm so confused. People are asking me to have evidence to something that I mean, Brent came after he came home from Bethel, and he tried to have sex with her. And she's kept it secret this whole time. And it's secrets. And it's like me being the firstborn grandchild. I have a unique perspective of seeing all of this going on. I'm, 42 years. And I could tell you things that would curl your toenails that I was told.
Oh, I'm sure.
And well, yeah, and you're an elder, and you're told all of them too.
Before we can't proceed, without two witnesses. And that's basically what it boils down to.
So I mean, when I was like a kid,
one accusation against another is just that, it's an accusation. But you need to have there needs to be two witnesses to it.
I mean,
and I know that maybe hinders justice, but according to the scripture, that's where it's based on. So that somebody can't just come out of the blue and say, so-and-so did this to me. But
I mean, I was just a little girl, and I remember Tom Wood, and I don't know if you remember Tom Chin, but he became a circuit officer. I don't know what happened to him now, but I mean, I remember talking to them, and they knew, even Tom Wood, when Clyde, he just recently was no longer able to go back to Bethel, because he's like, yeah, they know that he's a homophobe, he's a faggot, is basically what he exactly said. And so he knows, he's known all this whole time. Tom Wood knows, and Tom Wood wrote a letter to body of elders about my father, so he knew about my father and my mother. How crazy they were even back then. Like, my father's not allowed to be an elder, and then he secretly wonders why. Oh, I don't know why anybody won't let me be an elder. But it's the blue little piece of paper that signifies him as being a pedophile in his file. But I don't understand why there's not a piece of paper in Clyde's file or Brent's file. Or if there is, why his young wife doesn't know. You know what I mean? Are you still there? Are you still there? Oh well.